evening. It's Parkrun Eve. But more importantly, what is it the eve of, Iona?
Birthday.
Which number is it?
11th.
And where are we going to celebrate?
Parkrun.
So we are going to do Pavilion Gardens Parkrun in Buxton, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're hoping that a few friends are going to be here to join us, aren't we, as well? But we've come up tonight and we're camping just outside the town of Buxton in Lime Tree Park car park campsite. And we're all camped up. Have you enjoyed your pizza for tea tonight?
Yes.
What's the best bit?
The garlic bread.
The cheesy garlic bread to pizza was delicious, wasn't it? Are you ready to tuck yourself up in your sleeping bag now?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Yeah.
But what have you done to make tomorrow not quite as straightforward as it should be?
I've got a buckle fracture.
Show us what you've been doing. Yes. Somebody was messing around on their rollerblades and didn't quite go to plan, did it? What did you do?
So I was just like a little rollerblade and then I felt like I was going forward and I couldn't get myself back up, so I fell onto it.
Oh dear. And what have you therefore been told?
That I've got a buckle fracture.
And you can't run, can you, tomorrow?
Yeah.
So you've got to walk Parkrun, haven't you?
I have to keep this on for 3 weeks, but then I can't do sport for another 3 weeks.
No contact sport, isn't it?
Yeah, which technically counts as running.
Apparently so. Right, well, time to tuck ourselves up in our sleeping bags. Ready to enjoy Parkrun tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get tucked up. Good morning, we have made it to Pavilion Gardens Parkrun. How are we doing, Iona?
Good.
How's the arm?
Okay.
How was it sleeping with that arm?
Awkward.
Awkward. And have you got friends here?
Yep, the Vidlers.
You've got the Vidler family joined us again, yay!
Only 2.
And have we got cake to have after Parkrun? Yay! But have we got to do Parkrun first? Or Parkwalk, yes. Right, shall we go and find out what happens here and what the course is like? Let's go then.
We're very pleased to see you all this morning and hope that you have a lovely run. The course, 3 laps. Hard surfaces, watch out for goose poo. Plenty of twists and turns, and for those who don't like hills, it's mainly flat.
Where's Iona? Where's you gone, Iona? Iona over here, it's her 11th birthday, which means that Iona can run or walk the event on her own for the first time. So she's really excited about that. Because as we know, 11-year-olds have to keep their parents under control. But Iona's mum is now allowed to go off on her own without supervision. So well done. Iona, get set, go!
We are off on Buxton Parkrun. Iona with her arm is having to walk today. Though she can of course walk on her own, she is walking with Lana and Mum. And we're wandering around the beautiful park. Very different. This park truly is a lovely park. Very slightly undulating, but nothing much. And some beautiful lakes and fountains and planting around. As you can tell, my voice is a little croaky today. Sorry about that. It's a 3-lap course here. And actually, there are runners running all over the park. So it's one of those ones where you seem to see the park actually seems to sort of swirl around a bit. Not quite a curly whirly, but certainly means there's lots of runners popping up all over the place. Fastest runners starting to come through on their second lap, speeding past us. It really is quite an unusual little course with its little ups and downs, little bridges that you're passing over and by. Some lovely bits of sculpture in the park, and yeah, quite an unusual little park. Absolutely loving it. Well, I've been walking steadily around this first lap.
Well done.
Here's with Iona. So I can get a bit of footage of her doing her 11th birthday parkrun. On the second lap, I might have a go at trying to jog gently, see whether my breathing can cope.
Happy birthday, Iona!
Thank you, even though I already know you've told me that.
Hello, David.
On the Facebook page, I think.
We're just coming into the finish of our first lap. You start and finish right by the actual pavilion, which the Pavilion Gardens are named after. Absolutely beautiful. We've been given some top tips in the briefing this morning as well about things to go and see and do. Apparently it's the fountain dressing competition here in Buxton this weekend, so we can go and have a wander around those. And I've seen the best charity shop ever as we were coming here this morning. There was one that was an outdoor and activity charity shop, so I've got to check that out.
Well done. 1 lap to go, sir. 2 laps.
The finishers all coming into the finishing funnel. They've done 3 laps, we've just done 1, so we've got to go off again. I'm off to see how I can get on with actually running a lap after not being able to breathe most of the week, so we'll see how this goes. Iona's on her second lap of her birthday parkrun as well, but taking it nice and steadily with her broken arm. No running allowed for her. Just seen my family going off in Iona and friends and Ruth just going off in another direction. This parkrun course certainly seems to loop back a bit on itself and so on. It'll be quite interesting looking at the Strava plot afterwards and seeing where we've actually run as we've been running around this park. Then make sure you see all the beautiful little spots of it. Around my third lap now, coming up to 2.5 miles. Still enjoying this lovely park, though I absolutely have no idea of what the route was that we ran. But it really is lovely. Do fancy a ride round on the train again afterwards that they've got here. I've just caught up with Ewan, who's also been walked with Jim. Which that
way.
It is this way.
This way. Yeah, this way. About to get lost there.
Put that in the video.
It is quite a swirly course, this one, so you do have to keep your wits about you and keep an eye on the yellow arrows, which I was too busy filming and not enough watching the arrows. But how you found the course, Ewan?
Good.
Are you just not quite as fit as you thought you were?
No.
Set off running but discovered that wasn't going to be an option for 3 miles. Right, I'll see you at the finish.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Bye. So we're just running along sort of high promenade with the big houses at the side. I can just imagine in Victorian times they'd have been here in these houses having have a house promenade along here overlooking the lake as they come to Buxton to take the waters. Now we're doing parkrun here instead. And that's it. We're about to drop off from this top promenade and back down, round this loop by the pavilion and into the finish. With ourselves.
Trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling. I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye. I've been asking every question, 'cause I haven't got a clue. Why's it gotta be me? What the hell am I supposed to do?
Oh, that's fine. Nothing with the new fridge.
So we have just enjoyed breakfast at the Green Pavilion Cafe
But it's also called The Cafe.
on the Green. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your breakfast?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Fried egg on toast.
What does it rate as this cafe then?
I'd say 5.
5? Yeah? You weren't so sure about the oat cake, were you? But I enjoyed the finishing off some oat cake because other people didn't. So that was delicious. And the mushrooms are lovely and peppery. You weren't so keen on those, were you?
They were
I
fun
love
when
them.
they dipped in ketchup.
You think everything's good dipped in ketchup, don't you? Pretty much. Right, I'm going to do a bit of exploring now.
I'll try.
You'll try. Is your arm giving you jip, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, let's go and do some exploring then. Just having a little wander around Buxton now, and the WOW dressing festival is on, so the various Buxton WOWs have all got some dressing on them, and it's made out of flower petals. And this one just here, which has got RNLI on one side, dragons on another, it's all made up from flower petals. Amazing.
Trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can.
Just in the background behind me, people have brought their bottles and big plastic containers to fill up with Buxton spring water from the WOW just here. So rather than paying full whack for Buxton spring water in your supermarket, you can just come here and fill it up yourself. So we have just popped down to Bollington Wharf, haven't we, Iona?
Yes.
What have we come down here for?
Holly!
Our favourite YouTube channel, isn't it, Iona?
Yeah.
We watch regularly and enjoy some of their cake and drinks.
I've got your raspberry and almond and your ginger sponge there.
And now we need to go back over the hill, don't we? It is some
Yeah.
fabulous scenery we drove through on the way over here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to enjoy that on the way back, maybe stop and take a few photos,
Put some.
if it's not pouring with rain. Right, shall we get back in the car?
Yep.
We've been just checking out what is a fantastic idea that we spotted in Buxton. A second-hand shop just full of outdoor equipment, running equipment, old trainers, all of that sort of thing. So if you fancy a bargain and want some outdoor gear, check out this place in Buxton. Back at the campsite, and Ewan and I went on a little explore to take a closer look at Duke's Drive Viaduct, which towers over our campsite. Built to carry the train from Buxton to Ashbourne, it's now just a goods line. In the fields beneath, sheep and ponies were grazing, who were quite unfazed by us walking by. We have had a lovely day, parkrun, exploring Buxton a bit, popping over the hills and visiting Holly the cafe boat, and now just making us some tea, brewing up basically boiling some water and making some pasta on the stove. And there's some cold pizza left over from last night as well. Sun is shining, but the wind is cold. But it's a lovely campsite and just been enjoying our time here.
Takeaways, please. Yes.
final day and it's time to head home. We stopped off at High Peak Bookstore for a browse before heading south to Ashbourne for some lunch. Well, we are at the end of our adventure for the weekend, aren't we, Iona? Your birthday weekend adventure. Have you enjoyed it?
Yes.
What's been the best bit? Did you enjoy your time with Lara yesterday? And eating minced chocolate fudge that you've been made? Yeah. Great to have some time in the tent, camping, always a bit of fun. And we've just enjoyed a fabulous meal at the George and Dragon, haven't we? What have you had?
Well, not even
Spaghetti. It was just bolognese, wasn't it?
With like bowl pasta kind of thing.
But now it's time to head home, so if you've enjoyed this little adventure, then what do they need to do?
Like and subscribe.
And we will see you on a little adventure soon. Bye!